Blessings,
You feel me?
You know what I mean?
I'm with the Ras, you know, eating vegan with Nick. We show love everywhere we go. That's what we're about. And let's go, you know, see what he got chefing up back there.
Cool. What's going on? What's going on? All right.
How are you?
So,
this is what we here, you know what I mean? Nick, nice to meet you.
Nice
All right. What's going on, man? Nick, nice to meet you.
You're messing with the M Mackie right now.
M1.
We was already wavy without that.
Yeah.
We was already over there. You feel me? But like with the food down, not that we just got on the food, but like professionally, we kind of got on the food. Like we gotta go to service tomorrow. You know what I mean? But other cats that don't know about food, they don't really know what that means. Feel me?
Food was good for the body, it was bad for the body.
Come on,
This is where it's at.
You took the tempeh from the joint? Nah.
So
We'll get you one.
So what exactly do we have here?
We have tempeh.
Okay.
It's
So
barbecue tempeh.
this is barbecue tempeh. Come get a close up of the barbecue tempeh right here. So my man just gave me this. This right here looks like a brick.
That's the product.
This is the
before
product.
we came to this.
Listen. This looked like something that Young Jeezy used to rap about, Gucci Mane used to rap about, and everything. So this is barbecue tempeh. If you don't know what tempeh is, obviously it's a plant-based product and it comes from soybean. Am I correct?
Yes.
Can we attest to that, or am I missing something?
Legumes.
It comes from the legumes.
Any
beans.
type of legumes.
So kick it to me.
You can use azuki beans. You can use soybeans.
Okay.
You can use black beans. You can use chickpeas.
Okay.
You can use assorted of beans.
So it's not just
not
only
just
a soybean
soybeans.
product.
No.
Okay.
So there's a lot of people that take the soy out, but I'm gonna crush that little soy vibes right now.
Okay.
Soy is not a problem because they think the estrogen.
Yeah, so I was just about to say,
heightened.
yes.
But the thing is that if you're eating pure soy, which is soybeans or soy products without the additives that are in the soy, then that won't heighten the estrogen levels inside you. Okay. Because people have been eating soybeans forever.
So basically you say estepto. Okay.
Yeah, just like saying cola. Cola is from, what is the spice? I don't wanna butcher the name. Sarsaparilla. Sarsaparilla is the spice that makes Coca-Cola. Oh. Makes it black, makes it that, makes it that. But
it gives you
over
that
the
flavor.
time, if you take out the actual herb and you replace it, then you get Coca-Cola. That's what it's called, like cola, like root beer. Real root beer from that is a cashew-based white sauce that has no salt in it. And then we let it sit in everything to get the umami because you won't get the salt.
So this is why I like talking to people like you.
Yeah.
Because you giving me the game. This is almost like a class.
Hey,
you feel me?
You know
so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a vegan class 101. They're gonna kick it to me. They're gonna let me know what they making. They're gonna let me know how they make it and everything like that. And then after that, you know, I came up with an idea today. You know, I listen to a lot of music. I'm a big Biggie fan. Biggie got the 10 crack commandments. We're going to switch it up and we're going to do the 10 vegan. You feel me? You feel me? We're going to do the 10 vegan commandments right here. You know what I mean? That's what we're going to do.
Did everything so it would be fresh for you. Grilled it up. Did the panini press for the sandwich, and then you get the sandwich like that. You can see the beans.
Let's get a close-up. Let's check out the beans.
But the thing about the tempeh is that why it's so good and nutritious for you is that the same structure that mushrooms are made with is the tempeh is made with. So you put the culture on the beans, and then it grows the mycelium, which you have in your hand or right there, the white pack. That's what grows that. So when you cut it, you can cut it in diagonals on a bias, and it cuts like steak. So and it eats heavy. So like it's not something where you're like, oh, I'm hungry after that. You know what I'm saying?
My man looks like he knows exactly what he's been doing, like he's been doing it for years.
That's what it is.
Okay, so how long you been chefing it up for?
For a long time.
Long time. That's all we need. We don't need no specific years or nothing. Long time. You feel me? You got a fire hoodie on, you got the apron on, and on it, I see the Tafari. Explain what that is, what that stands for, and what you about.
Technically, the Tafari, the name stands for the creator. So, as in making the products that we're trying to do, we're trying to make it as we're the creator from our creator.
Okay.
Our creator is running through us, and then we create different products that have everything to do with creation.
So now let me ask you this. Specifically, what are you creating? And how long have you been creating for? So I see, you doing the food thing. How long have you been vegan?
17 years now.
So you've been vegan for about 17 years?
Yeah, I'm 17, he's 15.
Okay.
And technically with the brand, we had the idea around 2008, but 2010, we actually had enough funds to put it into fruition.
Okay.
So 2010, we got a website, and then we put everything out, and then we did the food, because in the brand, it's a lifestyle brand, so there's food and there's clothes, because all Rastas technically want to deal with everything from creation. Okay. So that's their whole motto. Okay. If people don't know.
Okay. Well, now they do know. Yeah. You feel me?
So
now they
purely
do know.
creation. So since we came in the game from streetwear, we were trying to make streetwear clothes or whatever better. Okay. But we eat. Okay. And then we would come out with this, and they'd be like, "Yo, Ras, what you got?" Be like, "Yo, on some hermit, mice, eating in the corner, got a little bag, something, a little tote bag in the corner, and just be like, and be like, yo, Ras, what you got?"
What was the reason behind, choosing the vegan lifestyle, choosing the vegan diet? Was it anything in particular? Were you sick, or did you wake up one day and say, "You know what," or was it just your beliefs?
Well, in a Rasta, that's a given. Because that's how we eat. Plant-based. That's the Ital. So there was no choice but to go that.
No choice.
So you didn't choose this life chose you.
There you go.
There we got it right there.
You know what I mean? And it's Ital. That shit don't got no salt on it.
I'm gonna ask you this question. Y'all ever thought about doing
vibes? We had to switch it up today. Different location. Met my man's Ras earlier. Him and his team chefed up a wonderful meal. And they got the pop-up going on tomorrow. I'm going to drop the information so everybody knows what's shaking, what's going down. I'm definitely going to be in the building, showing love as always. So right now, we got what will be the third course on the pop-up menu. We got the house-made BBQ tempeh sandwich with the white BBQ cashew sauce, a side of vinegar and black pepper potato crisps. We just going to dive into it. And the homies, they showing me so much love. They say, "Yo, Nick, there's no way you can eat that sandwich as is without putting it in some more white BBQ sauce." I'm going to let y'all know off rip. I usually don't do the white sauce, but I've never seen white barbecue sauce. But I'm going to do it just for them today. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a big sandwich person. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So once I saw this was on the menu, oh man, I was super hyped. So let's see how we want to do this. So unwrap this. This to me would look like a BLT. But you know what? We don't do the bacon from the animal, we doing the tempeh bacon. Let's test it out. I'm gonna do a bite without dunking it in the BBQ sauce, and then I'm gonna do another one with throwing it in there.
So good you can't even talk yet. And it's dripping.
First thing I want to say is, this bread is toasted to perfection. That's first thing first. Second is, whatever sauce is in here was lightly placed with the arugula. The tempeh is perfect. The BBQ sauce is not overwhelming at all. At all. It's not like I bit into it and I'm like, damn, that's a lot of BBQ sauce. Nah, I'm definitely gonna have to try it with the extra BBQ sauce on the side. But this is everything. It's very well seasoned. It's high and rich in flavor. You know what? I'm definitely gonna take one of these to go. I don't care what they say. What we got here is, I'm gonna let y'all see the secret sauce right here. Zoom in. Right here, boom. We're gonna just, boom, and we're gonna get to it. Alright, so, off rip, this is one of the best tempeh sandwiches I've ever had in my life. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all. For me, what made this sandwich incredible was that it didn't feel heavy. It was light. Even the barbecue sauce is super light. It's not heavy. You don't taste like super, super sweet barbecue sauce that you would get from the supermarket. It tastes natural, organic. And for me, it feels and tastes clean. It feels like I'm eating Ital food. And that's a real big thing right now, because like I always say, veganism does not mean healthy. So when you do have a healthy vegan meal, you feel so good. You feel like sometimes you didn't even eat. You don't get that bloated feeling. And this, you already know the culture lesson that we got earlier and the informational game that they dropped on us about the tempeh and the beans and everything like that. This is high in protein. So where can I go wrong? Tell me. Everybody's always telling me, Nick, why you eat this way? This is why I eat this way, because after I eat this way, I feel great. I feel amazing. Now, keep rolling, cameraman. I'm going to do something. Rick, my man who prepared this wonderful meal, I gotta bring that seat, come sit down next to me. Because I want to know something. When you make a wonderful meal like this, what goes into your mind as you're creating it? How do you play around with the different flavors? Okay.
Rastafari.
Okay. So how did you know to mix the tempeh with the barbecue and everything like that? How did you know to do the sandwich exactly how you did it?
All right. Well, I'm just like you. I'm used to be a big sandwich person, right? So to recreate what I used to eat, as you said, it's like a BLT. You used to eat a BLT, right? But if you come in a plant-based now, you got to really get that, same feeling.
You hear that?
But healthy. And then you got to feel healthy afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So that's where all the inspiration comes from.
Man, for me, this is amazing because, to be honest with you, you really changing my view because I don't really eat tempeh like that, right? Thanks. For me, I love the quote-unquote vegan bacon, but it's processed. Yes. So sometimes I get caught up in eating processed food because I'm like, you know what? I would eat bacon here and there, but why does it have to be vegan bacon? Why does it have to be the processed one? And I didn't realize that you can just do this with tempeh and feel the same. And in your mind, you don't think like, oh, I'm eating something boring. I'm eating something rich and that gives me joy and excitement. My man, you did your thing with this sandwich, man. For real.
That's the fun.
Yes. And we got the chips.
Don't forget the chips.
I'm going to tell you something. I know it just looks like regular chips. These ain't no regular chips. Because we couldn't even put on camera what they did to the chips. Because they said, nah, you're giving away too much. The game is to be sold and not told. Yo, they could sell this right now in a bodega and say vegan, salt, and vinegar chips. No process, nothing. It comes straight from the ground, straight from Mother Earth. Yeah, listen, man. I might end up being a Ras in a few months. You feel me? Hey. This is popping. I'm not going to lie. I know I say that all the time as if I'm not honest. I don't know why I do that. But today's meal, there was just something about it that was almost like life-changing for me because it was so fresh and it was so light. And I don't understand. Y'all must have done some sort of magic to the food because it almost didn't feel as like, when you're chewing into food, or maybe it's just flesh, you feel it with your teeth and everything like that. It almost felt as if it just went, just passed softly down like, my body, man. I definitely salute y'all and I commend y'all for everything that y'all do. This is what we doing. This is their brand, this is their business, and everything, once again, was delicious, and I had an amazing time chopping it up with both of y'all. Y'all definitely gave me so much game and so much knowledge that just shows me that during this vegan journey, I'm nowhere where I need to be on y'all level, because y'all are the real people. Respect. That are doing it and that are making it poppin' and that are making it very healthy and organic for people like me. Yeah. You feel me? Because what y'all are doing is y'all are taking it from the big market where people just see, oh, hey, I'm not eating animals. But that doesn't really mean anything. Y'all are taking that and saying, nah, I understand y'all not eating animals, but this is the true way how you're supposed to feed your body. Because if you don't feed your body, you don't respect your body. So I definitely respect your body. You feel me? And I respect your body. You feel me? And that's what it is, man. One time for the one-time Ital Emporium, the Tafari, we got the chefs back here. The pop-up is tomorrow. I'm going to drop that information down there. And once again, I appreciate it. Continue watching Eating Vegan with Nick.